frightened me.
Okay, let's go again.
No, I liked it. Okay.
Welcome to Band for a Bit.
Welcome to Band for a Bit.
I'm Pete.
I'm Granger.
And this week... You stop being a sex pest on the microphone.
We've joined a cult. Anyway.
So this week's album of the week.
Wait.
Granger needs a drink.
Yes.
I've made notes. I've been professional.
Drinking rosé. You've been professional. Professional.
I made notes this week.
Kalashnikov.
Whether I can read my notes is a different kettle of fish because it's -2 today.
I've done mine. I've got notes here.
I have now. So this week's album of the week.
Wait a minute. Okay, I need to get the list up because I want to be able to name the songs.
We've done a bit of a curveball because we think we're hilarious.
We are hilarious. Get this up. Carry on speaking. I'll just get this up. Hold on.
And we have this
channel.
week we are going to review the top 10 of the current at the time of last week. The top 10 in the chart.
In the chart. Is it the UK chart?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it is.
It's the official charts.com chart, which I believe is the UK chart. So it could be the world chart. I'm pretty sure it's the UK. Official single charts, top 10, 5th of February to the 11th of February. Fucking wonder fucking lull.
There's our title for this video. Fucking wonder fucking lull.
Fucking wonder fucking lull. I've got my paper here because I had to write down, to distinguish between song to song because that's the way it is.
Hang on. You can't just be horrible about all these.
No,
songs.
I'm not. I'm taking this because I've DJ'd as well. So I have an eclectic range of music.
There's one song that I actually couldn't listen to more than once.
I think the same one. Right. Okay. Shall we start from number 10?
What was number 10?
I think we should start at number 10 and then work. We'll be a proper chart show. This is capital MF. That's just right, isn't it? Isn't that how it goes?
All right.
Trying to be funny, guys. Trying too hard.
Yeah, you're trying a bit too hard now.
Trying too hard. Right, number 10. Go. It is. Number 10 in the charts currently. Afterglow by Ed Sheeran. Never heard of this guy. Sounds new to the scene.
Sheeran.
Who's this Ed Sheeran? I think he's Egyptian.
I thought this was interesting. There's a guitar in the top 10.
That's true.
And I feel like Ed has gone back to his basics on this track.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of gone back to like basic guitar, drums, like back to Ed in past life. Is there a lexicon on there? Very much like Imogen Heap from Hide and Seek.
Mm-hmm.
The old Harmony lexicon machine.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's on there somewhere. I thought that was quite interesting. And also, it's not a bad song.
I got to disagree on this one. I like Ed Sheeran quite a lot.
I do.
I don't think this is his strongest song, personally.
I know. At first, I thought this is shit.
Yeah, I didn't really get into it. I must admit, and I agree when you say it's like he's going back to his roots, but I don't think it's as good as his roots, and I just didn't really get into it as much as the other ones. I can't explain why. There's nothing particularly wrong with the song. His voice is good. The guitar is good. I'm happy that there's a guitar in the top 10.
Yeah, there's a couple actually with guitar in them.
And I just felt like I guess it's that curse because Ed is so good at what he does. There is a curse of like people expect more and more and more, and you can't be writing 10 number ones every album. Like it's just impossible.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the thing because the song is really good, but because I know who it is, I know how good he is. I feel like it's not as strong as his others. So that's a bit of a curse on that side. That's what I could say about that one.
Okay. Number 9.
9. Oh yeah. Okay. Go on.
Anyone by Justin Bieber.
Good to know Justin Bieber can still hit those high notes. He's still not dropped his balls yet. Fuck me. I mean, to be fair, right, when it started, I was like, oh, his voice sounds completely different to when I used to know Bieber, which was, God, no, I've actually listened to Bieber. I've done some DJing in my time too, so I can't be too harsh, because I actually have respect for anybody who like listens to any music. You know,
I was nice about this one.
Everyone's into different things. Yeah?
I was nice about this one. I've said that I like the mellow vibe.
I said, why is everything so depressing on my list?
Which I have turned around as mellow vibe.
Yeah, so, I mean, and also the album cover or the CD cover, I don't get that either. It's just like a box on the ground.
Yeah, it's just a box on the ground.
Okay, you know.
I thought that the chorus was quite a nice sort of contrast to the rest of it as well. It's like a kind of triumphant chorus.
Yeah, when it ends, you're right. Yeah, it is triumphant.
However, after doing this review, I will probably never ever listen to it ever again.
No. Certainly.
Okay.
That's that one.
Number 8.
Number 8, we've got "Get Out of My Head" by Shane Codd.
This, I thought, was straight out of the 90s.
That's interesting. I thought something kind of similar. I thought it was like being back in uni doing an electro music lesson. Because honestly, this is number 8, isn't it? Get Out of My Head.
Yeah, Get Out of My Head.
Yeah. That synth noise is straight out of my music lessons.
I believe I put on here that they've nicked Entrance's keyboard.
I think that is a Nord. I've not looked this up. I'm going to put a bet that could be a Nord lead synth, which is like a red one. I'm just going to put that out there. I could be completely wrong. That's an iconic synth. It's an awesome synth. It is very kind of 80s vibe, but I just got these flashbacks of being in uni. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my God, this is like electro.
I believe this is the first of our tracks from the top 10 that does the 4-chord trick.
And
it's very generic, and it's absolutely nothing new. But I did quite like it.
Interesting, because I mentioned another song that comes on that I mentioned the 4-chord trick on.
Yeah, I think there's 2 more.
Well, I've only mentioned one that I noticed, but I didn't.
So, Shane Codd, you need to give Entrance their keyboard back. Because go and buy your own keyboard.
Please do. But you're on Polydor, so hey up, who cares? You can do what you want.
Yeah, do what you want.
Number
what do you
7.
care about 2 rockers on a
yeah, 2 rock guys reviewing songs that they're going to review critically. Number 7, right? I want to get out there. This one I actually wrote down. I didn't like this in particular. Out of all of them, I put boring. Yeah, I put boring. Didn't like this, and I can't read my own writing. What does that say? Wet encore. What's that?
I've written.
Went nowhere. Song goes nowhere.
Yeah, I've written. This is exactly what I've written. It's an interesting bass line. It's not your average kind of boppy bass line. And the hook is not as catchy as they think it is.
I would agree with that. That's a much better way of putting what I put, I think. There's a better way of putting than what I put. Yeah.
Like, it's really not that good.
I feel like they think it's better than it is. I think it's quite boring. It goes nowhere. I think they rely on that hook too much.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
They ain't going to catch no fish with that, man. No fish at all.
Next, number 6 is Paradise by Meduza. Meduza?
Feat Dermot Kennedy.
I love this one.
I put good words, really good words. I enjoyed the lyrics in this song in particular. And I put catchy chorus as well, actually.
I genuinely really liked this one.
I didn't put I liked it or I disliked it, but if I put catchy chorus and good words, and I do recall this one actually, this is one of the better of the 10, I would say.
It's kind of got that kind of Calvin Harris-y example, kind of like just chilled out vocal, doesn't really do anything crazy.
Yeah,
it's nice. I really liked it.
Yeah, but it doesn't suffer from being like the last one we mentioned there. I feel is really boring. Although this one is very stripped back. Paradise is a stripped back song. It starts stripped back. It doesn't come across as boring, and the words, it does. I don't know. It tells a bit more of a story. It's well, it doesn't tell a story as such, but I got the words. I liked it.
Okay.
I thought it was okay.
Number 5, Don't Play by Anne-Marie, KSI, and Digital Farm Animals.
Okay.
Digital Farm Animals. Someone's been playing too much
Boom.
Farmville. Is that still a thing? Farmville.
What's the one everyone played? Animal Crossing? I don't put
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I put 90s vibe, Don't Mind It.
I put sounds like every song I ever heard when I was 20. Sounds like every song reminiscent of holidays in Turkey, reminiscent of holidays abroad with my mates. Same song, like that song could have been on repeat and I wouldn't have noticed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't play or play again, like it come on again. I feel like that song could have come out 12 years ago when I was clubbing in Turkey, and I would have forgotten it then as I've forgotten it now. But it has its place, to be fair. Like it's got a beat and it's got that feel. It's got that dance club feel on it. It's got that club feel. I can see people going fucking twisting my melon man to this.
Yeah, I think it's. There's another one that's got kind of a 90s dance kind of thing to it. I think 90s dance might be coming back.
I think it's been around for a long time.
Maybe we've just totally fallen out of touch.
Could have been here for a long time.
I feel like I hit like 25. As soon as I got to 25, I just stopped listening to popular radio.
I don't listen to popular radio ever, really.
I used to properly DJ and like really know the latest tracks.
This is the thing I do when COVID ends. I'll be back DJing again. I don't do it as often as I do mostly karaoke, but I have done weddings and I have done other things. And I always go with whatever the customer wants. So if they want chart music, I'll give them chart music. If they want whatever, give them whatever. And I'll go and I'll listen. I'll find out what people like listening to and I'll play it. And I'll be like, yeah, it's good song and stuff. But, deep down inside, sometimes I'm like, this is fucking shit.
Deep down inside, you're dying.
Number 4, right. This is the one that I put 4-chord song.
I've got 4-chord trick with this one.
It's Without You by Kid Laroi. LaRue. Kid. It's by Kid, right?
By the Kid Laroi.
And when it first started, I was like, this sounds like a busted acoustic cover.
And there's a guitar in it again.
Yeah, there's a guitar in this one, and his voice is very compressed, but nicely. I'm guessing SSL desk. I'm throwing out there.
It's got a
SSL compression vibe.
It's pretty generic. I've said it's pretty generic, but I like the vocal.
It sounds like a song I've heard before. Like it sounds like a song I've not heard it before, but maybe I have.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but it sounds like someone who was quite big a little while ago.
I can't put my finger on it, but it does sound.
But it's very generic. It's really generic.
Yeah, 4 chords are very generic. Busted acoustic cover.
No one's going to be around in 10 years' time and go, you know what was a really great song? Without You by the Kid Laroi.
Yeah, it doesn't break boundaries.
No one's as soon as that's out of the chart, everyone's going to forget about it.
But I quite liked it. I thought it was a good song, good voice. I just didn't like. My criticism on it is I can still hear the auto-tune in his voice. I know that nowadays that is accepted, that you can still hear it. I don't mean like heavy like Kanye auto-tune, but you can still hear. I can still hear where it's been auto-tuned.
I didn't notice that.
I'm not a massive fan of the auto-tune. Maybe it's the heavy compression as well. I don't know. But I did think it was okay. I actually put not too bad. So that's my version.
That's good for you.
That's good enough. You can announce number 3.
Can we skip number 3? Number 3 is Money Talks by Freddo featuring Dave. Do you want to know exactly what I've written?
Please.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Like I've got here.
I don't get it.
I've got rap story. Like I like that rap tells the story because rap started as a storytelling thing. I believe I could be wrong, but I believe that's how Okay, but I could be completely wrong on that. I put shit lyrics. You know, like there's bits in it like I don't respect my parents. Money talks. It's very self-indulgent, and I get that people are into this. Like people.
Well, obviously, it's number 3 in the chart.
Exactly, you know, and like they love that kind of thing. You know, my brother probably loves this, to be fair, and a lot of people do, and absolutely, like, you know, if you're into it, I just don't. Me and Pete, I'm talking for you here. Don't personally understand.
I don't get it. Like, I love a bit of rap every now and again, but I don't get this.
Am I wrong?
Do not understand it.
I didn't like the words, and I don't know if I'm wrong in saying that. I really don't get the words.
I wouldn't want my kids listening to it.
No, if someone wants to explain to me why these, I know.
God, I sound so old.
I thought this when I listened to it. I was like, am I? Is this because I'm old? Because it's talking about being in an Audi, being on holiday at the airport, money talks. I don't respect my parents, and all this. And I'm like, oh, is this what? Because like it's rebellious, so that's what people like.
Yeah, but it's rebellious, but it's like it's trying way too hard.
I didn't like the chavvy gangster feel. I feel like it doesn't have a good message. And I'm not saying that music has to have a message. I'm not going social justice warrior here. I'm not saying it always has to have a good message.
No.
But at the same time, I don't like it when it I don't know. I just didn't get anything from it. I listened to this song once and...
Yeah, I listened to it once and then clicked through it a bit to see if it did anything that might interest me, and it did not. All right, track 2.
Track 2. Sea Shanty! Sea Shanty! Wellerman by Nathan Evans. Come on, Nathan, my son. It's actually the remix. I believe Nathan's Wellerman. So the story behind this, I'm gonna take over on this one for a little bit. I looked this up. Nathan Evans is a postman, or was a postman, from, I believe, somewhere in Scotland. I think he's Scotland. His accent sounds Scottish. He was doing TikToks, and he did a TikTok of an old song, an old sea shanty called Wellerman. And it got picked up. I think it got to 38 in the chart. This particular version has been remixed by 220 Kid and Billen Ted.
What a name! I didn't notice that before.
Billen Ted, wonderful name, by the way. On point with the name. And it's now number 2 in the chart. And this is a sea shanty. This is bringing back something classical, doing something new with it, and it getting into the charts. I think, just for that, I think this is great. And I prefer the original where it's just Nathan Evans, to be honest. But, you know, these guys have come in and done some electric stuff with it. It's on Polydor. I like it. Like, I really do.
I have written Europop and what the fuck?
I wrote what the fuck. I wrote what the fuck is this shit? But, it's great. A guy comes out of nowhere. He's a postman on Friday. He gets signed to Polydor. He's on Polydor's label by Monday. Come on.
I didn't know that until you just said it. So that's a pretty amazing story, that.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. And
should get him
best of luck to him. Yeah, absolutely. Best of luck to the guy. I think if he's bringing stuff like this back in, this for me, this holds hope for the charts, you know, that if a fucking sea shanty comes second, then there's hope for us all, you know, like it's not just dominated by money talks. Go on.
Anyway.
Well, go on. Come on, have you say on it?
I haven't got a say on it.
No?
It's, for me, I put it on the same kind of plinth as like the Ketchup song, like Gangnam Style.
Okay.
Like absolute shite. For some reason, people buy it.
I see.
But I didn't know that I thought that this remix was the track.
It's an old song. It's a cover of a very old.
Yeah, I guessed it was an old sea shanty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realise it was actually a remix, and someone's put that beat on it.
Yeah. If you listen to the original, I personally prefer the original. Listeners, viewers, whoever you are, it's just Nathan Evans doing it. I think it's brilliant. I think this version's okay with the guys who've done the electric stuff and to make it much more commercial, I would say, where people listen to it. Yeah, it's much more commercial now. I prefer the original, Nathan's original. But, you know, either way, for me, to have a sea shanty at number 2 is worth something in itself.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
And we come to number 1.
Which probably isn't number 1 by the time this actually comes out, but hey.
Probably not.
This is Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. And it took me completely by surprise.
I was surprised because I was expecting something horrific.
Honestly, I thought that the whole of this top 10 was going to be like Money Talks.
That's what I expected as well.
That is 100% what I expected.
I was, yeah.
Because apparently I'm a boomer trapped in a 30-year-old's body.
Yeah.
And I was really surprised, and actually I really liked it. And I thought it was a great vocal. I thought it was great songwriting. I thought it had a really cool kind of like going back to the 80s kind of vibe with a bit of couple of like nice little synth stabs in there. And was there a guitar in it? I can't remember now.
I believe there is. Could be wrong though. I really liked the beat. I think it had a good constant beat, good sound on that beat. I think I loved the storytelling style of vocal. This song does tell a story. Out of all the songs on there, I would say that this one actually, you know, it's written in a way that actually does tell a story, which I really like. A lot of reverb on the bridge section.
Is that not a stylistic thing, though?
I do believe it is, yeah. I think it is, yeah. It's stylistic. I wasn't a huge fan of the massive reverb bit. However, it does add to the song. Like, you know, I understand why they've done it. It does make it a bit more kind of spaced out there and stuff. I got a bit of the old kind of Roxette vibe on it. I don't know why I say Roxette, though. But
I have no idea why you said that. But okay.
I know. I think it's because it's just a song about driving and they have a driving song.
Okay. I really liked it.
I thought it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't my favourite song on the list, to be fair.
It was the first track that I listened to from the list, and it didn't put me in a bad mood, which I expected it to do straight away.
First one I listened to. I think Wellerman's probably still my favourite, but that one in Paradise is okay. Again, I was disappointed by Afterglow from Ed. I didn't think it was as good as you can do, but yeah, I think Driver's License is okay. I think it's all right, you know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that was Two Idiots Review the Top 10.
That's what we're going to call this. Two Idiots Review the Top 10.
Is that the name of the video now?
I have no idea.
I think that's what the name of the video should be.
Rock does charts or Mosh's review charts. I don't bloody know.
Two Mosh's Review the Top 10.
Two Muppet Mosh's Review the Top 10 charts. We take on capital. We take on the world.
Ex-Mosh's.
Ex-Mosh's.
We've said Mosh's a lot this.
Emo kids. Well, I'm an emo kid. You might not be. Punks.
Never was, mate. Never was. Anyway, I think that's all we have time for this week.
That is all we have time for this week.
It's been a long band for a bit.
It has been a long band for a bit. If you have
band for a long time.
Band for a long time. If you have any comments regarding our comments, feel free to give us your comments down below in the comment box. If you enjoy,
comment on each other's comments with the comments and some more comments.
If you'd like to comment on top of their comments and send us a comment, you can send us a comment in the post to comments@comments.com. If you've enjoyed what you've listened to here or you've watched here, please consider subscribing. We release videos 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. We do Band for a Bit. We do Band for Life, which is where we interview bands and get good, juicy stories. Feel free to hit that like if you've liked the video and consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification to be told when we do our videos.
And we are also on all the podcast platforms now. Podcast platforms now. So you can find us on there. If you happen to be doing something mundane, like painting a rock, or
listening to the charts.
Or doing that, listening to the charts.
They're not all bad. I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
Well done, Sea Shanty.
Well done, Sea Shanty Man. I didn't realise that was an actual story that had happened.
We're going to leave you with
that.
Ooh,
Anyway,
well,
and
Wellerman comes.
play us out, the Wellerman. No, not the Wellerman. No, it gets a copyright strike.
Bye.
Okay, bye.